In Abiy Adi, central Tigray, on Thursday, IDPs railed, calling for repatriation, humanitarian aid, and the full implementation of the Pretoria Agreement. Demonstrators, including women and children, gathered in the town, approximately 90 kilometers from the capital Mekelle. Their calls included the withdrawal of Eritrean and Amhara forces and the respect of constitutional borders.
Why is that there is no aid? We haven't received aid for almost a year now. We are devastated from lack of food and clothes. The world should see us and provide some help. We also need to go back home. That's where we belong. We couldn't survive begging. We shall go back home and live on our own.
I am displaced to Lisan Elementary School. I am residing there. We have children with us, enduring all difficulties. We don't have clothes. We are getting nothing but empty promises.
We are under terrible situation, suffering from lack of food and devastated with outbreaks. We are trying to survive, begging from the farmers around. We call upon the interim administration and the federal government to facilitate our return.
Thousands of IDPs expressed their need for humanitarian access, emphasizing the peril they face due to hunger in Tigray and the suspension of aid from humanitarian organizations almost a year ago. The demonstration in Abiy Adi follows a similar rally in capital Mekelle on Wednesday, where IDPs also called for repatriation, the implementation of the peace deal, and the withdrawal of non-India forces from Tigray. According to the executive plan signed in Nairobi 10 days after the Pretoria peace deal, the Tigrayan forces shall disarm their heavy weapons concurrently with the withdrawal of Eritrean and Amhara forces. The call from the IDPs in Mekelle was no different, but repatriation and the withdrawal of non-India forces.
We are hungry. We are perishing. We need to go home and live on our own.
I
am displaced from Zalambesa, Eastern Tigray, after Eritrean forces controlled the town. We haven't received any kind of aid for the last 9 months. We don't have food, not clothes. We are at a critical stage. We call for help. The man we are transporting is unwell, unable to manage on his own due to lack of medication. We are here on an empty stomach without any breakfast, yearning to return home. We need to go back home. Marching to the president's office, the IDPs made their voices heard, loud and clear. We need to go back home.
يتكبر تجاوب معجار تجراي تجاوب معجار تجراي على بلادك سواتا.
Speaking to the IDPs, Tigray Interim Administration President Getachew Reda asserted that addressing the IDP issue is a top priority. He promised the administration's utmost effort to facilitate the return of IDPs to their homes and soon.
IDPs, your grievances are heard. The current state is a result of delayed actions by the federal government and my administration. I acknowledge your suffering, facing hunger and a shortage of medicine. I assure you that addressing the IDP situation will be a top priority in our engagements with the federal government and the international community. We are committed to doing whatever is necessary to facilitate your return to your hometowns, and soon.
وراي كابزل علي كهلو كم زي الفليتنا كنجورز جبنا مجوارون دخمتات نيريو.
Similar sentiments resonated in recent demonstrations held on Monday across various parts of Tigray, including the town of Shira, highlighting unified calls for action and change.
يتكبر سلبا وسلفي وطينا زلنا تبينايو كفينايو علم ترانا هجون سلعتاو سنتس
A year into the Pretoria Agreement, whose essence was normalization, provision of aid and saving civilians, the IDPs remain in a tough situation, exacerbated by hunger in Tigray and an administration unable to act as the war in Tigray destroyed the socio-economic system in the region.
Let's